And these earthen vessels which was kept there, in fact, for washing the feet of the people who are going to come. Will anybody use that for doing some good thing? Suppose you have on your veranda or in your courtyard there is a earthen vessel for washing the feet, Will you use that in the kitchen? Normally not. But Jesus is using that. These are all symbolizing that I have come to use all that abandoned human beings, sinful human beings. And he said, fill those jars with water. And they did it. And he blessed that water and told them, now take some and give to the senior chef. And he tasted it. He said, what? Such a new, good quality wine. Why were you hiding this all this time? Normally, according to their custom, first a new wine is served. When people become drunk, the old, lower quality wine is served. But you have hidden this new wine all this time. So this is what Jesus is coming. He is the new wine. This new wine has come now. And then in my narration, I have made an animation film on this. While I was writing the script, I prayed and prayed, how do I express this? And one day night I got such an idea that in chapter 3 is naturally after chapter 2. How the chapter 3 begins? Chapter 3 begins, Nicodemus comes and tells Jesus, no one can do such signs unless God is with you. So which sign he is referring to? Which sign he is referring to? The sign of Cana, because that is the only sign according to John. How can he so confidently say? Because he himself was there. He was a senior person of the town, so he was invited. I changed the whole script. I had to rewrite. I introduced Nicodemus and his chela, his disciples, in the wedding feast. And when this water became wine, everybody found a new taste. And the disciples of Nicodemus was asking, Nicodemus, you are a teacher. How can this happen? Suddenly the water become wine. Nicodemus said, no one can do such signs unless God is with him. It fits very well. Then they asked, but Nicodemus, what is the meaning of this sign? See, no one can change the substance of something. Only God. Substance? Yes. Water is creation. One of the first creations. So Jesus in the wedding at Cana, what he has shown was the basic point of the salvation, that I have come not only to remove your sin, but also to change your complete substance and nature to a new creation. Water, I said, water is oxygen and hydrogen, H2O. Wine is CH3, CH2, OH. It is ethyl alcohol. How can these molecules suddenly change to ethyl alcohol? Only God, the Creator, can do it. That is the essence of the new covenant. And that is what in the Holy Eucharist, or all our sacraments, and mainly the Eucharist, is a transubstantiating effect, that I have come to change, transform you radically. Your basic nature of that earthen nature will be changed. That basic nature of the creation, that water will be changed to a glorified nature. That is the new wine. So, this is the righteousness of God. The righteousness of God, He is not looking at your sin. Why He is not looking at sin? I have come to change completely. Now why should I count how much sin is there in you? Don't misunderstand me. You must confess when you confess, okay? But in the concept, with what understanding you confess, He is going to punish you counting your sins. That's why Isaiah 42:19 says, my servant is blind. Who is blind than my servant? Who is deaf than my servant whom I have sent? He is blind because he is full of mercy, and he has come to take away all our sins and make us a new creation. New wine, like Mother Mary. So Mother Mary is a new wine, full of grace. Can she do any sin? She cannot. Is it because of her caliber? No. How she become full of grace? It is because of her action? No. It is a gift of God. So with this thinking, in this Eucharistic celebration, let us desire such a transformation. When the bread and wine is transformed to body and blood of Christ, send thy Spirit upon these gifts means it is upon all of us. More than, along with this gift, you already sang in the offertory, sing, "Whole to Jesus I surrender." Da, 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 da. So what have you surrendered? You surrendered your life. Your life is now on this altar. And so when the epiclesis is prayed, believe it is your own transformation. This is what I experienced. And from that day my life changed. I who was smoking 30 cigarettes a day, not able to smoke. I who was drinking whiskey, not able to drink. That's only external sign. More than that, my whole personality began to completely lift it up from the earthly desires and plannings to complete heavenly desires and plannings. So we stop here. Now let us enter into this mystery of transformation. Thank you.